It was a jovial moment at the home of the newly elected Lord Mayor, Ronald Balimwezo, where his supporters gathered to celebrate their win. Upon his arrival, Balimwezo was welcomed with songs that lighted up the moment. Born in September 1972 in Entebbe to Mr. and Mrs. Expedito Balimwezo, he attended Lake Victoria Primary School, where he proceeded to Bukalasa Seminary for his secondary, but cut short due to what he termed as stubbornness.
After terminating me from the seminary, that the world missed a father. No. God gave us different vocations. And we have elders that analyze us and said, no, this is not suitable. You love it, but it's not suitable for you. Maybe you try here. So they helped me try elsewhere. And I've been able to score where I am. Because when I left the seminary, I've been able to work with the Catholic Church. Are you aware that I led the reconstruction of Namugongo as the lead representative of the church? I headed all the consultants when the Pope was coming. Are you aware that I've designed most of the buildings at Lubaga for the Catholic Church?
He proceeded to other institutions of learning where he got various skills including lecturing and engineering at Chambogo University.
I did my bachelor's degree in engineering and thereafter did my master's degree at Makerere University. So I possess a master's degree in civil engineering at Makerere University. I also, after completing my studies and being left at university at Chambogo to lecture, I also got another job with the OHT Wajebi Walusimbi. I found him having been given to be part of the consultants on State House Entebbe. And I was one of his detailers, structural detailers. So I was his worker. But at the same time also I got another job as a town engineer in Woblenzi, Luwelo.
In 2000, Balimwezo joined the political arena where he contested for the political councillor position in Chambogo after he discovered the rampant theft and crimes in the area. Despite showing his interest in the position, he lost the seat with claims that he was a lecturer and could not balance both careers.
I began at the lowest level as a student leader, served one term, went as a chairman LC1, one term, went as chairman LC2, one term. In fact, that's the time when I was chairman LC2, it's the time that I beefed up security in Chambogo. Almost weekly, someone would die because Chambogo was insecure. So it was me who brought security after fighting with the thugs and disarmed them. It is from Chambogo near the Kabaka's Palace where thugs attacked me, put me on gunpoint, and I hit them, disarmed them. Then I went to Katumba, Omala, and requested for a police station, which is up now there. So all that, I was trying to build my political career from the lowest level. And after serving as chairman, vice chairman LC2, I served as councillor LC5.
In 2006 and 2011, Balimwezo contested for Nakawa Division Mayorship but was defeated on the same grounds, but earned it in 2016 where he governed for one term. He later joined the National Unity Platform where he contested for the Member of Parliament position for Nakawa East.
In 2011, I contended as mayor for Nakawa Division. I won, but my victory was stolen away from me. Then I said, this time I must fight for my win, for my victory. In 2016, I contended again, and I won. Then worked so hard to show that actually a leader can change a place into something good into a beautiful city. I served in Akawa as mayor for one term, but I want to tell you I had no budget. But I scooped about 5 awards from several countries.
Balimwezo said his coming for the Lord Mayor position was prompted by a number of issues which he vows to solve.
I have to work out ways of making sure that we change the mindset of our people, particularly in Kampala. There is this behavior, the habit of, there is this impunity that almost everyone has in the city. There hasn't been rule of law. Rule of law is not just to having laws made, but the enforcement of the law. You'll find that you have just made a road, and tomorrow someone is cutting the road, and even fails to reinstate it. That kind of impunity. So the city must work as a system.
He said Elias Lukwago's reign as the Lord Mayor was coupled with uncoordinated teamwork, which costed the development of the country's capital city. He promises to work with the central government and lobby services for the good of Kampala.
To me, I think there wasn't teamwork. Are you aware that because of the infights, we are losing 8 billion every year in Kampala? Because of the infight between those key stakeholders, the ED, the Lord Mayor, the Minister, and we are losing that big money because they were not working together. So what I want to see is that we want to build a system where all the leaders will work together.
On Balimwezo's win, however, the former Minister of Housing and Urban Development and Member of Parliament for Kampala Central, Captain Francis Babu, urged him to serve the people and work with the central government to make Kampala City better.
These are all things for planning. And you don't need a Superman to do this. You just have to get your experts. We have good engineers, and they can do these jobs. But our very educated people keep quiet because they are not consulted. And they can do all that work. We have young engineers who are extremely smart. We have young executives, marketing, excellent. These are young people who can do this job. What you need to do if you're a mayor is to bring them together and they do the work for you. And if you don't have them, you outsource. You bring an expert.
Maria Jacinta Kanyange, NTV.